Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to film this video today because it is December. I am actually dressed to go to a Christmas event. There's a tree behind me. So it seemed logical to do something that has to do with holidays. So a lot of you guys were asking me about what you can send or give to your loved one that is incarcerated. What you can give them for the holidays. So I wrote down some ideas. These are the ones I have personally tried. So if this is something you're interested in, keep on watching.
I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
All right, so I actually wanted to film another video before this. It was going to be about how Christmas or other holidays are in prison. And then I was going to do this one because that would have made more sense. However, due to timing issues, in case you like any of these ideas and you need time to get them, order them, etc., I decided to do them backwards. Welcome to life. So anyway, before I forget, please click on that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the videos that I post. It will notify you. And click thumbs up if you like me or those kind of videos, because that's how YouTube decides that you like me. And I would really appreciate it, and it is free. So, holidays. I actually thought of so many ideas, and then I realized I need to write them down. So I'm gonna do that. I've got pad and paper, and these are ideas for your loved one who is doing time in prison. If you watch my next video, it's going to be about how holidays are gloomy and depressing and crappy in prison. They are. So there's a way that you can brighten their day, her day in there, and maybe week, month, year, etc. So I wrote down the ideas. Like I said, these are the items I have tried. If you guys have tried something else, put that in the comments because it's good to know. So talking to my guy, the number one thing he always said is you feel forgotten. Like everybody is doing their things, and that's great, but they forgot you. And not just on a holiday, but they forgot you. You're in there, you don't exist. So if you send a message, just a message, if you send a card, they really appreciate it. Your name being called during that mail call means a lot. So just take 5 minutes out of your day, write a card, pop it in the mail. That would be so appreciated. But if you want some more fun ideas, here's some. All right, so since I was talking about cards, if you're doing cards, please remember that there's no crayons, no glitter, no pop-up, fancy cards, anything like that. So what I did was buy the cheapest, most crappiest cards in the world because, well, prison mailroom rules. That's just the way it goes. But those will go through. Anything that has stuff on it, well, they're going to be denied. And anyway, and I'm going to go through some of the stuff that I've also done, and you're going to see that on the screen just because I don't have everything to pull out, and some of it already went out or went out last year or things like that. So since we're talking about cards, and like I said, basic cards, as basic as you can go. Mine were boring, and it says promoted by Diabetes Association, something like that. It was for a good cause. It was boring. Anyway, writing a letter, an actual handwritten letter. Some of you guys might do it as I want to say email, but it's electronic communication. So if you use Core Links, if you use JPay, Securus, etc., you can write a message that way, or you can actually handwrite a letter, something that is uplifting. It could be sexual, it could be not too sexual because you'll get flagged. Anyway, it could be sweet, just something to say, happy holidays, brighten their day, etc. And then photos. Now, if you're doing photos, again, you can do this kind of photo. See how cute I look in front of a tree. Literally. You got Santa, all that kind of stuff. You can use your props whichever way you like. You can do photos when you're out there, when you're actually going out celebrating. If you're having time with the kids, do those photos, as many as you can. You can do some sexier photos. I've said that word before. And again, please remember to check the rules of every facility because mail rooms are different. And also watch my other video when I mentioned the prison etiquette, because you're not the only one seeing those photos. He's not the only one seeing those photos. And I'm using the word he because my guy is a he. But your partner's not the only one seeing those photos. The entire mailroom might be seeing those photos. A lot of people are seeing those photos. So just as a caution, if you're a shy person, yeah, just as a reminder. So let's get on to the good stuff. And I'm gonna actually have the people that made these in the description box. So these are people I've personally gotten to know. They're amazing. They're so sweet. They'll work with you and everything else. And I have purchased these items from them. So now I actually asked them for the information, and so their information is going to be in the description box below, how you can contact them and maybe even get a good deal, because there's great deal going on right now. This is not sponsored, by the way. Like I said, I paid for these myself. So one idea, and I have tried these, is called open when letters. If you've ever done these, you know what I'm talking about. If you've never done them, let me know. I can do a whole separate video on this because it's a lot of information in them. But basically, open when you're sad, open when you're happy. They're open when letters. You can do 5, 10, 40. Like, it's a whole project. And if you are bored on a Saturday night, it's something you can do for any time. So you can do them yourself, or just buy the templates, and I'm gonna have the person that I got them from listed in the description box because I like the templates. I'm not creative enough, and those were very much liked and received in thankful manner. Just again, remember, if you want me to cover the details of that, if your person can't get the actual envelopes, there's a way around it. So I have tips on that one. Now, I got these from J-Mail with a twist. Like I said, her information is going to be below. You can send things like get to know you pages, activities, etc. I got mine that you're going to see from Doodle Me Stationery. She's on Etsy. There's a lot of those out there. There's a lot on out there to begin with. So like I said, I'm not creative. It was easier for me to just purchase them and just download them. The other thing I have, 5 Love Languages. Amazing book. I would totally recommend it. It was recommended to me. And I'm kind of skeptical about a lot of books like that, but I like the questions at the end. It really surprised me with my own personality. Like I said, I could do details on each one of these points, but that is a great book. You can buy one yourself and send him a copy of the book, or you can just print out, there's pages in the back. That's a test, so you can just send them the pages. It's only a few pages. There's also couples workbooks, and you can get those on Amazon. You can get them at Barnes and Nobles. You can get them on Etsy. You just print them out and you send them, and you both fill them out. You can talk about it on the phone or at a visit. You can just figure out how you want to talk about them, but it really helps you get to know that person. So it's a great idea throughout the year, but they were fun to do. So what else do I have? If you're sending photos, I have used Emilio, which a lot of you guys mentioned. I'm not a fan of them because you can only do, I think, 1 card now every month, every second month. I don't know, my app keeps glitching, but it is free and you can definitely try that. It lets you send the picture. If you're actually sending a stack of photos, I know there's places like Free Prints or Shutterfly. I know I'm in Canada, we don't have Free Prints, so I've sent mine through Shutterfly. You have free 4x6 photos. All you pay is for the shipping. So it's a really good deal. So 4x6 photos, they're free. All you have to do is check how many are allowed in that facility. So really, I mean, you can send pictures all throughout the year, but definitely send some cute ones now, like this. Since we're talking about sending stuff, I have sent books before, and I'm a very, I was going to say boring, but let's change it to, thinking, practical person. So it depends. I don't send cute books. I don't send cute stuff. But I also know my guy. He's also a practical person. So the kind of books I've sent him to were investment books. They were classroom. He was doing a paralegal course, so they were those kind of books. That's his stuff. But I mean, you can send anything. You can send classes he might take, anything about GED. You can send fiction books. It depends where you're buying them from. I know Amazon even has magazine subscriptions, so you can get, I think guys, it's always popular to get Men's Fitness or GQ or Wired, anything like that. They love those, so you can get him a subscription. He gets one every month, so every month he gets a surprise in there, and those are allowed in most facilities. And here's an idea for those of you like me who have kids. Send him children's books. And before he panics, tell him it's not just for him, although he could probably use them. Send him a children's book because he can read those books to the kids. When you set up a phone call or a visit, he can take that book or a story and read one to the kids. It's a sweet gift, and it helps him feel like he's involved as a parent. Now, if you are sending any photos from the kids, like any drawings from the kids, again, remembering that crayons and glitter and stickers are not allowed in the facility. So what I've done is my daughter has drawn a picture, and we just took a photo of the picture. Yeah, it's a picture of a picture, and it was sent to him in that Shutterfly group of photos. So he got a picture of a picture. It is on his wall in his cell. I know that. I've seen that. So those mean a lot because they're personal. And yes, they can't get the real thing, but at least they have that personal touch. For some of you guys, it depends on the state. You can send packages. Mine is not in a state where there's packages, so I don't know much about packages, but I know that if you are in those states, you'll know about the packages. And let's see, if you have a tradition, or if you've never had a tradition, start a tradition. I don't know, maybe you have a certain ornament that you get that year. Maybe it's whatever you accomplished that year. You bought your first home, or maybe that's the year he got his graduation from whatever class. So you have an ornament or a frame that says, happy graduation kind of thing. Yes, he's not going to get it, but send them a picture of it. So every year you add an ornament, and you kind of have that tradition going. It's just something unique, something just between the two of you, something that helps them celebrate and helps you celebrate together. So I would do something like that. I'm not creative enough to do something like that, but I've seen those, and they're fun and they're meaningful, because if that person is coming home, or when they're coming home, they get to see all that, and you can continue those traditions and adding those special ornaments year by year. Anyway, I'm going to go back to things that I found online that I have done. So one of the things I also got, like I said, I got the 5 languages. You can also buy stationery. Just download it, and you can keep using the same one or keep trying different ones, so it's not just plain piece of paper. Most places I've seen allow those because they're not actually crayon, they're printed, but again, just check the facility. There's one that I have tried, and this was very successful. It is called Greetings from Around the World. So what you do is, and again, I could do a video on that separately, but you take a little card and you say, my love for you is so big, it has reached Canada. And then you trade with others. So somebody's going to say, my love for you is so big, it has reached Texas. My love for you is so big, it has reached England. So you can trade them. And then you put them whichever way you want to, scrapbook, collage, photos, and your other half gets a whole bunch of them from different places. So it lets them see different historic places, different areas of the world, and they're cute and it's creative. And yeah, I have done that. Were actually really fun to do. And yeah. So what else can we do? I'm trying to save my favorites. Okay, so some of my favorites, and this is the ones I'm doing this year. Calendars. I don't know about your person. My guy cannot tell what date it is. If I schedule a visit, which I actually have tonight, I had to tell him yesterday twice because he doesn't know. Today's Saturday. He doesn't know if it's Saturday or Monday or Tuesday. He only knows what date is based on, hey, that's canteen or commissary day. So he doesn't know days. So I thought a calendar would be good, and he loves calendars. So I actually have two options for you. One, I actually got, this is from Lisa. She's a really good friend of mine. Like I said, her information's below. I've known her for a long time. I've actually known her guy, and I've known him and set them up as pen pals. Anyway, really cute story, not the point. But she created a calendar for me. She does photos. She does so many amazing creative things. And I'll have that for you on the side because it has already been mailed out. So she created a 12-page calendar. So every page has its own meaning. Like I've done it where, you know, February could be your Valentine's Day kind of thing. So you might have a sexier page. You know, September, that's my birthday. It has my photos, etc. So that's a 12-page calendar. It ended up being 13 pages. Long story. I just really wanted to do something special with that. But really kind of neat because you print it out in whatever size, whatever paper color you want, and just mail it whichever way you want to mail it. And it did get accepted by facility. He already got it. I'm in Canada. You know, I wanted to do things early. He got it. He loves it. And I made sure to put on the pages all the dates, the holidays, the birthdays, the anniversaries, because he will forget. Anyway, so that is one approach I took. And then I also have another calendar for you guys. And this one I got from Jmail with a Twist. And again, I'm going to have her info. She does a lot of stuff. She does the clothing. She does tumblers. She got keychain, pens. She has cards, all the kind of stuff. But she made me some calendars. And I got 2 copies. Mine's going to get 2 copies. So one is a sports team. And this one is just a picture of me and a calendar. Because it's kind of, he can put it anywhere and you don't have to worry about it being stolen, guys looking at it, whatever. It's just a plain, you know, this is me and it's got the date. So I'm going to have that on the side. And I actually have a third one that's coming to him. Yes, I know. He loves calendars. Ever since I sent the first one, he can't get enough of calendars. So I have a third one that's more personal and it's got more photos of family and all that kind of stuff. So that is still being processed and going to be on the way. But these are the 2 that I'm mailing out today because I saved them for today so I can mail them right after I finish this video. So that is just some ideas for you guys. I mean, if you're more practical like I am, I just want to put money on his books, really. I mean, I don't send money through the year. So I want to put $20, $25 on his books and I don't know, tell him something like get those donuts you love so much, because I know they have holiday specials sometimes at the commissary, so he can get something like that. But that's just me. Like I said, I'm a practical person, or knowing me, I would actually say here's $25, put it on your tablet so you can talk to me more. Like I said, I am very practical that way, and he would have appreciated that probably just as much as everything else, but I wanted to do something more creative, so I didn't do that this year. I just didn't. Anyway, so that is some ideas for brightening your loved ones' holidays in prison. I know they suck in there. They do. They're horrible. And it just makes their day brighter. And it's something they get to keep, because even if it says 2023 on them, trust me, they're going to keep it every time. And if it's something like workbooks, you can work through that through the years, and anything like photos, anything personal, you know they're going to hold on to the for their entire lifetimes, no matter how long they're in prison for. So anyway, it just makes it meaningful, not just today, not just next year, but for the rest of their lives. So those are just ideas. I know if you can think of anything, like I said, put in the comments, because we all love ideas. So everything that I have personally purchased, you're going to see it on the screen, because, well, a lot of it has been sent out this year or last year or the year before that, etc. So I don't have everything with me, and this way you can actually see what it looks like. So there's a glimpse into my private life. And read my description box. I'm sorry, it's going to be a long one, but I want to get you all the details of the people that create these items. They're wonderful. Like I said, I have nothing but great experience with them, and I've had some bad experiences, so I'm not putting those in there. So that is all I have for today. Again, please click that thumbs up button. I hope you like this video, and please subscribe, because I'm trying to make sure my channel keeps going and you guys hopefully love this kind of content. And it's time for me to get more dressed than this, because I need shoes. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you guys have a great holiday season. Bye.